Ford, Shelby, and people like Barry to put together these wonderful machines that you're going to see. So without further ado, I'll turn it back over to Mr. Rod and say thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Jim. We need to start by that Cobra, the phenomenal vehicles that Jim has brought, and he'll tell you a lot of stories about it, some of which may be true. So come and see Jim at the Ford booth. So our next speaker today is someone whose heart is with you. When Carol Shelby, before he passed away, was cementing his final executive team, he picked Tracy Smith to be part of the organization moving forward. She is the Executive Vice President with the parent company, Carol Shelby International. She is also the Director of Team Shelby, 80,000 strong, including 80 Team Shelby members here now. Loud and proud, please welcome Tracy Smith.
This is so exciting. This is the 60th anniversary of Shelby American. And this car that you're going to see in a few minutes is exactly what it's all about. Carol would be so proud of the team. He would be so happy that you're here experiencing this. And that's, what I think is very unique about Shelby is you are a part of us. You are a part of the brand. You are a part of all this performance. I heard today that we have 500 Shelbys here. Who has a Shelby here? All right. Yeah. That's awesome. So, and we have our Team Shelby East Coast Nationals, which we've brought to this event for the last 8 years. And we have Bill Crone here who leads up that. Thank you, Bill. And we just have a lot of fun together. So please come to our tent, check it out, spend some time with us. Everyone's welcome, as I said before. We launched Team Shelby on Carol's 85th birthday. It was a birthday present to him, and he wanted the ability to be able to connect with everybody. We were working with Ford again, where he wanted his legacy. He was, so proud of the Ford relationship, and they've been many years together, all about performance. So we launched that for his birthday, so he could, be a part of this too. So just come check it out and just enjoy the day, enjoy the weekend. These guys do a fabulous job at this event. We love being here, and we're so excited about this car. So really enjoy yourself.
And so now, which is 84. Gary Patterson is our next speaker. We often call him the Director of Fun. He is the chief test driver. Everything that happens at Shelby is his responsibility. And let me tell you what, he is one of us. He got his first Mustang when he was 16 years old with the money he made mowing lawns. 69 428 Cobra Jet Mach 1, which he still owns today, and he's told his kids he will be buried in. This is a guy who has, you cut him and he bleeds high octane gas. Please welcome the president of Shelby American, Gary Patterson.
Thanks, Scott. Welcome home, huh? This is pretty cool. It's like a big family reunion. Everywhere you go, it's like, wow. 60 years and, 25 years of doing this for me plus, right? And it's really about the people. And so we're going to talk a little bit about people and dreams and the future and so forth. So when you look out in the crowd, you see a lot of vintage stuff in Building T right here. So that's pretty cool. You saw, brand new stuff out there, and Carol's favorites were always the next one. And it was always, what are we going to do next? But now we have the ability to do something new that's still old too. How many of you guys think that this is a pickup truck? Yeah, maybe when the box was still up around the fence, that was possible. Probably not so much now. But, Carol passed away just over 10 years ago. And before that, as, Scott and Jim has alluded to, Tracy, Carol put together a team of people that would carry on that legacy. He knew that, believe it or not, Carol Shelby wouldn't live forever. He used to talk about that tag on his toe all the time. But he was all about that legacy continuing. And he put people in place to do those things. And when he did that, one of the key people that were involved was Barry Smith. Barry, say hi to the crowd. Barry Smith runs Smith Transport, 2 hours from here out of Orange Springs, Pennsylvania. A man who built the company from scratch, from the ground up. nearly 1,000 trucks and about 2,000 trailers. Pretty cool for a guy that lives 2 hours away and could lift two 10-gallon milk jugs, one in each hand, and load trucks with them. It's been a while. But 25 years ago, I
You have
met
to step
Barry,
back outside the
and I
stage.
met a
You can't be in
remarkable
here.
man that would become my
Thank you.
mentor. Okay? Somebody to really admire. That being said, Carol, in his final time, few months, he called Barry on a regular basis. Barry promised him that he would continue that legacy. Just like each of one of you may not have that kind of juice to do what he's done, but in your own way, you're helping continue that legacy. Barry Smith is that guy. He runs legendary GT classic cars. If you look by Barry, there's plenty of guys have the shirts on that kind of look like the one I'm wearing, Barry's wearing, grandson Parker, So this is all about family. If you look behind us, the green 500 that sits back here, he bought brand new off the showroom floor. 67 500. I think he went drag racing right away, right? Secret weapon because there won't be the two of you tonight. We're going to come up with a bigger name. We're going to put it in the Daytona Coupe. Well, when you do that, it won't fit. Well, with a little ingenuity, they took CSX 2286 and they lengthened the frame 3 inches. They lengthened the body 3 inches. And they came up with a secret weapon 427. Okay? And when they got the engine shipped, Carol wanted something a little different. And he did that with a 427 wedge engine inspired by NASCAR. That was a bad boy. The dream he really wanted and was supposed to get as far as the engine, we're going to show you with this car. Because for the first time in history, you are going to see, why don't you guys pull the cover off this? Barry Parker. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's not a wrap, folks. That is genuine polished aluminum. Okay? Polished aluminum body, celebrate this secret weapon. I think the thing to do is, if you can, why don't we pull the body and show them what's under the hood, which is what Carol really wanted and never quite got done until Barry made that dream come true. You've seen a few of them even in this building. It's a polished 427 single overhead cam engine making 650 horsepower. Okay? That, my friends, is the secret weapon. Now, at the end of the day, the wedge motor never made it onto the racetrack. Something about the Italian truck driver that was supposed to deliver it didn't quite get there without wrecking it. And then they decided, well, let's really make sure the GT40s win and not a Daytona Coupe with an FE Big Block 4. Okay? So that's where that happened. And so the 2286 car was actually in resection. The engine came out. It went racing again as a small block Daytona Coupe. Okay? So to make that dream come true, let's see if Barry can you figure out how to get in that car? You're going to try? We need to hold the bonnet a little bit. You think this thing will run and not just look like a pretty face? Yeah, look at it. I want to make sure we don't have an issue with the hood.
You might be able to get in, but can you get out?
So you think this is just a show car? I know it drove in here. Lots of it. So, we'll be out here a lot, here on the street, and take all the photos you want. It's a one-of-one concept created by Barry Smith and the team with the vision of Carol Shelby from the 60s. So stay tuned. The future is bright. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that later this weekend. There you go.
So what do you think of this bad boy? We are enjoying this concept and seeing if the public is interested in having the car that Carol envisioned.